Crypto, what is it? Why do you care? And why does it sound like a villain from X-Men? Bitcoin, Dogecoin, everyone's talking about cryptocurrencies these days. And it seems like guys that only live in their parents' basement knows what's going on. So let's break it down. Hit that thumbs up now and let's get into it. But before we do, I just want to let you know I am not a financial advisor. I hope this is a comedy piece for entertainment purposes. And at this time, I do own Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the OG crypto. It's really the one that gave the lifeblood to cryptocurrencies everywhere. So in a weird way, it's a crypt and a blood. Bitcoin, like all cryptocurrencies, runs on the idea of a blockchain. And I'm sick of these big brain brads trying to make it all complicated. So here's an easy way to think about it. Every time you spend or receive money, it's recorded. If not, you're probably one of four people: a server, a stripper, gotta love those cash tips, cartel boss, or a billionaire with shell companies in the Cayman Islands. Either way, you're kind of money laundering. But with crypto, since it's all digital, every time money trades hands, it's written down. All of these recorded transactions are put into blocks and then stacked on top of one another like a chain. That's why they call it a blockchain. I like to think of it like Legos, because they're also blocks, and I'm simple, like a child. The transaction has to match up perfectly in order for the next block to be connected. You got it. Okay, cool. Now you understand fake Lego internet money. But unlike Legos or even trillions of US dollars printed to stimulate the economy, Bitcoin just can't be created out of thin air. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever created, because that's what the creator Satoshi Nakamoto coded into it from the beginning. Think of him like Bitcoin Moses, chiseling it into stone high atop the mountain. Or U2 automatically putting their album on everyone's phone. How do I get this off? I still have it on here. Leave me alone, Bono! Out of the 21 million ever to be produced, 18 million have already been mined. Which brings us to stage 2 as to why Bitcoin is hard to explain. Miners. ER, as in the digging kind, not OR, the R. Kelly kind. Not that he could spell it. Bitcoin miners are people, or more accurately, a bunch of computers solving math problems. If Bitcoin wasn't complicated enough, you get Bitcoin, the creation of it, as a reward for solving complex math problems and by creating and maintaining those blocks that I mentioned before. Think of Bitcoin miners like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. You know, he's in the hallway doing math problems, but he's also sweeping and keeping things tidy. So as miners continue to mine, Bitcoin's value theoretically should rise because there's less and less of it available. And there's a bunch of other cryptocurrencies that work on this same proof of work mechanism. And can we talk about these other cryptocurrencies for a second? Who's naming these things? Ripple, Ethereum, Stellar Lumens? I don't know if I'm trying to buy something or summon a wizard. Since cryptocurrency is deregulated, anybody can create one, and trust me, they're being created all the time. You remember when Potcoin sent Dennis Rodman to go meet with Kim Jong-un? People are gonna look back and see how insane 2018 was. And that's not the craziest thing crypto has done. That's where Dogecoin comes in. A cryptocurrency that was created as a joke from a meme. It became the target of Wall Street bets after they got fed up with all the GameStop buying restrictions. So after a bunch of people started buying it, what happened? It started to rise in value. And then here comes Elon Musk tweeting about it. The richest man on the planet Earth tweeting out this: I am become meme destroyer of shorts. Now, obviously referring to short selling stocks. Other people started jumping on, like Jake Paul, YouTuber, boxer, Jake from Sedate Farm. He tweets out about it, and of course, the value starts to go up even more. Now, there's multiple accounts that hold over $1 billion US of Dogecoin. So someone could be a billionaire because of this. It gets even crazier because this meme money now has a market cap of over $7 billion. That's up there with companies like Under Armour and Levi's. Destroyer of shorts is right, because Dogecoin right now could buy a majority of the world's pants. Unlike Bitcoin, though, Doge does not have a limit to the total amount of coins it can make. The other aspect of crypto is, of course, having it and spending it. Since there are no crypto banks, everything is peer-to-peer, which means you are the bank. I imagine is what paying alimony feels like. Being your own bank has a lot of benefits, but it also has a lot of problems, like losing your password. Like this guy who has all his Bitcoin on a hard drive that's encrypted. He only has 2 more tries before he loses $240 million worth. Or this guy who was searching a landfill for a flash drive he accidentally threw out with 7,500 Bitcoins, now worth $346 million. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's chronic depression and eternal regret. It's actually estimated that $140 billion of Bitcoin has been lost or forgotten about or locked out of. I know I'm singling out Bitcoin here, but every single crypto has its pros and its cons, just like government-backed bills. One reason you might be seeing crypto rise during times like these is due to inflation. When you print and create new money and you throw it into circulation, the value of all the money that's already out there is going to go down a bit. That's simple inflation. Well, when you have a global pandemic and governments are trying to stimulate their economies by throwing people trillions of dollars, higher inflation rates are probably right around the corner. It's like if you got a love letter from Matthew McConaughey. Oh my God, he loves me. Matthew, how did he even know who I was? I mean, I love you too, man. You're amazing, dude. The Lincoln Lawyer, Lincoln commercials make me want to Lincoln Logs. But then you find out that literally everyone you know also got a sweet love letter that smells like sandalwood and chest sweat. Then you're like, all right. It wasn't that special to me anyway. How do you trust a guy who thanks himself in his Oscar speech? With cryptos that have limited supply, like Bitcoin and a bunch of others, inflation keeps up with the value of the coin because it is finite. Some other pros are that you don't have the processing fees like you do with banks. The money is universal. You'll never have to exchange it. Wait a minute, what am I doing? You don't care about this. You want to know whether to buy Dogecoin. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that you can throw a couple bucks in a Dogecoin, watch the value go up and down, and have some fun with it. Or not get in it at all. And then you got a nice feeling like you just dodged a bullet. That's it for the show. If you liked it, dude, couple things. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate that. The bell, that's always cool. But if you could, check out the show we do every single day, 8 a.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. Me and my boy Pike. Really appreciate you checking that out. If you like this, you're going to love that. And if you download podcasts, download The Spark Show wherever you get that. I appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm finished.